Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys a special video highlighting the most popular type of user, apparently, that places comments on my videos. And these are the Kripperinos. It started maybe a little bit over a year ago, I think a little bit more than that. It just wasn't really as profound and as noticed and as popular until about maybe a year and a bit ago, where people tried to meme it up and use aspects of Hearthstone, aspects of my stream, aspects of the videos, and kind of combine it with me and post comments in that like. And today I want to show my appreciation. I want to do like a little bit of a Kripperino Hall of Fame. Now, keep in mind, there's a lot more Kripperinos. There's a lot of new up-and-comers that maybe will make a future video like this one. But for now, I want to give props to some of the best memers, some of the try-hardest guys out there. So who do we got? We have Kripperino to kick it off, someone who tries to find the meaning in every single little detail and action performed in one of my videos. And it really is one of those guys that takes an obnoxious amount of time to really make one of these posts. So you really gotta give props, and it's nice to see this little guy doing pretty well recently. Some people really appreciate the TLDR of the Kripperino videos. And we have a classic, I haven't seen this guy around too much, Kripperino. And I think he made this comment that was really popular when I made a video saying how, was it the Ice Rager or something, was like really terrible or something, and a little bit of jealousy came through, and fortunately you guys recognized it. Kripparrino, not much need to be said. One of the original Kripperinos. I think he's got like a Twitter now. I think he's actually on my friends list in Hearthstone. So he's moved up, and he's still in there, though not in every video. He does his best. We have a little bit more from the Magma Ragerino Kripperino, and only he can break the meta, of course. And then Ice Ragerino Kripperino came up from that, and I think when I talked about Magma Rager in one of my videos, he came out with this perfectly timed comment. Why would you play that card? Of course, referring to the Rafam encounter from League of Explorers that actually is going to be cycling out pretty soon, and maybe when you watch this video, you have no idea what I'm talking about. We have the new Weaselerino Kripperino. Shuffle a weasel into these comments. Really going well with the new memes here. Really coming up with some original ones. We had another Kripperino. I just want to give you guys an example of the crazy work this guy does. And yeah. I mean, I know some of you guys watch the videos, but it's a different thing to watch them a little bit and then see a few games, get the gist of it, and then watch another one. But it's another to go through every single detail of every second, of every minute, of every action in the entire game. And then Kripperino. When are they going to promote me to a legendary? I'm waiting, bro. Of course, if you play Constructed, you may have seen this card like once in the off time you played against some loser playing Astral Druid that you quickly smashed his face in. But if you are like me, if you're an arena player, you really realize the potential and the power that is behind the Bog Creeper. And yeah, maybe he does deserve legendary status. Spoilerino Kripperino, kind of like the Lesnerino, but I think a bit more old school. You can tell from the icon that he used back from when I was living in Greece. And yeah, the reason I want to highlight this one is, if you can tell, there's a lot of big numbers there. This post is actually from one of my pack opening videos where I typically open about 1,000 packs. So what I'm saying is, some of these Kripperinos are so dedicated to their craft that they will spend over 2 hours watching through every single pack and moment that happens just from opening cards in a digital video game and writing down every single notable moment of it. That is some serious dedication, though possibly a little bit wasted. Who knows? A little bit more from the Boggerino. Yo, bros, Boggerino in the hood. Why don't I get my own gang? I'm a real tough gangster. Of course, this is near the release of Mean Streets of Gadgetzan, where some of the gang leaders maybe perhaps seemed a bit underwhelming. Dexterino, Kripperino, Petterino. Dexterino, 10 mana, 1/1, give belly rubby for every minion played. You wish. Dexterino, Kripperino, Petterino also made another interesting post when we made the highlight of us getting our other little doggy, the corgi, little Faye. And, seems like he wasn't too happy with that. And pretty good Areno Kripperino. Turns out a deck with 35 legendary cards is actually pretty good. Who knew? I had to dig this one up from a while ago because the 35 legendary deck has actually struggled quite a bit. But when it first came out, because of the Explorer cards were actually low curve legendaries and the meta was actually quite a bit slower back then, you could actually win legitimately with that deck, and it was a blast doing so. A bit more from the Magma Ragerino. My brother Ice Rager is so fat he needs to have double the amount of my health, and don't even ask me about the Amgam. You know? So many Rager memes. The 4 mana 7/7 Reno Kripperino. The biggest miracle of Shaman is losing when playing me in the deck. Now, I don't know when this was posted, but I think since the creation of this card, Shaman has been pretty good in the meta. Though I think with the more aggressive pirate iterations of Shaman, they have actually excluded the 4 mana 7/7. Who would have thought playing a 4-cost 7/7 that actually the overload can be a positive gain to the tempo state in the game would just not be good enough. Wrong Videorino Kripperino. I've seen this guy pop up quite frequently in the recent videos where, yeah, I think this is like a tavern brawl, and it had nothing to do with breakfast. That's the joke. Did you? Yeah, okay. And then we had the backwards Kripperian. I thought this was a pretty interesting one. I thought I'd share. And also a recent tryhard here, we have Statistics Sereno Kripperino. And, you know, it's kind of like the next level of trying really, really hard. We've had the people who go through every moment of the video trying to understand meaning, but Statistics Sereno just goes through the numbers, tries to figure it all out, and organize it in some kind of report. When someone's in Twitch chat saying they have a 1,000-word essay due tomorrow, but they're watching my stream anyway, there's a good chance it's this guy. And the contract Killerino Kripperino has popped up with the recent salt, with the recent hate towards particular cards. In this case, going after those money-hungry guys over at Blizzard, upping the cost of packs. What a bunch of bullshit that is. So that's going to do it, guys. The Kripperinos, I welcome you. And, you know, I think we're still kind of under control. Maybe this video will push the Kripperino thing a bit too far. But I think as time passes, we'll stabilize and we'll have a pretty healthy Kripperino comment section arena. Yep. That was a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.